This program is sponsored by Dave Stahl.
Power on. Power on.
It's time to take your place on the starting grid and get ready for Racer Radio. Your host, Dave Stahl, about to take you for a white-knuckled lap around the motorsports industry, covering everything from top-notch national drivers and crew chiefs right down to your local kid racers and racetracks. Watch for the apex, because here comes Racer Radio with Dave Stahl.
All right, folks, welcome. This is FM 96.1. AM 1170.
The answer.
Racer Radio. That's Britney Sandoval, the racing school teacher. I'm Dave, the wannabe racing school teacher. All right. Who we got as our guest?
Oh, is she on the line, Brendan?
Is she on the line, Brendan?
She is on the line.
Oh, awesome. Hey, if I may, Dave, I'd like to reach out to the listeners. One, thank them for joining us.
Yes.
And two, if you're not actively driving right now, hop on your phone, hop on your computer. Right now. I'm waiting. Google image the following. Because when I saw what our guest races last year when she called in, I had a much greater appreciation of her sport and of our guest. So I would like for you to not only welcome, but Google hydroplane racer Kassidy Jones. Welcome, Kassidy.
Hi.
Hi, she's back and she's updating us because she is racing in the 2021 season.
Are you excited?
I really am. I've only done like 2 races so far, but they've all been very exciting.
Exciting must be I don't know, a sight to see.
Yeah. Where'd you race?
We raced down in La Paz County Park in Parker, and then we went to Lake Ming in Bakersfield.
Oh, okay. And those are pretty good lakes and to race at?
Yeah.
From a lack of waves point of view, pretty smooth?
I mean, La Paz got the current, so you have to fight against that. Mm-hmm. But Ming's...
She's gone, I think.
Where'd she go?
We've been having this issue here at the studio a lot. So
I haven't had that happen.
Oh,
yeah, you had that earlier, right?
Not drop.
Not that bad.
It's just a little hiccup.
Oh, I guess I'm the worst then, I guess.
Yes, you are. Well, she'll be calling back, I'm assuming.
Well, you know what? This is actually giving our listeners a chance to Google her.
Yeah.
Hydroplane Kassidy Jones. Because remember, we were introduced to her last year, at least I was.
Yeah.
And Scott DeLosio, I think, set up that interview. Mm-hmm. And as soon as I saw what she races, just the appreciation, like I said, of what she does. Oh my gosh. Now, until we get her back, not that I was stalking her, but I am following her now.
Yeah, nothing yet. You have her number?
Can you guys hear me?
Hey, we're having a little bit of technical difficulty here at the station, so we do apologize. So if it happens again, you can just call back.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So it's not you.
Nope.
It's not on your end. It's on the big end, AT&T, but we'll talk to them on Monday. So how did the 2 races go?
Well, the 2 races I got out of the boat both the times.
She's been getting air, Dave. She's been getting serious air.
I really have.
You mean you got literally out of the boat while it was moving?
Oh, yeah.
But she got back in
You have to stop that.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I really am.
But people don't realize you're on your knees. It's not like you're sitting in a cockpit, correct?
Correct, yeah.
And everything's lightweight as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And by the way, we almost had Britney hooked up to go for a ride. And
this
buddy of mine sends her a video of one
Wrong.
getting air.
Oh, and she broke her foot. That kind of set things back. But back to Kassidy. She got air, but she gets back in and does it.
Did it do any damage to the boat?
So I actually went out 3 times now. The first time I broke out the side, and then we thought that was the only. And so then we fixed the boat, and then I came out the second time, and then we're like, oh, it's another problem, and the motor's too tucked. And so then we fix that problem, and then I go to Lake Ming, and the strap that ties down loose, so then I popped up and like went over.
Oh,
But
man.
Can we recommend maybe another form of motorsports?
'Cause I'm sure she's learning from this every time. Although, would racing cars interest you?
Yes.
what?
With racing cars, have you ever thought about getting off the
yeah.
water?
I actually have. My chiropractor actually, he like races cars, and he's like, there's like an enduro in 4 years or something like that, and he's like, I talked to my guy, and he wants you to race in that
Well,
because
there
I
she
boat
goes.
race.
Yeah, there you go.
So you
Sounds
gotta-
like a sponsor to me.
Well, you got to at least try it. If somebody's handing you
Yeah.
a steering wheel, because the water gods might be
Yeah,
telling
maybe
you
they're
something.
trying to subtly tell her something.
I mean, I know you shower like everybody else, but this is ridiculous.
I think this is a good idea because I believe you recently got your driver's license, learned how to drive a stick shift, so it's kind of just happening. It's just kind of happening.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is.
Well,
it's unfolding for
Because
her.
how many years have you been racing boats?
I think it's like 3 now.
Yeah. So that's good. So
Yeah.
you got that under your belt. Now it's time to go move on to another. Or is your family really, 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 really behind boat racing?
It's more like because my uncle boat races and my dad boat races, and it's also like I built my boat, and so we spent a lot of money on that.
Yeah, there's,
So
don't try and talk her out
it's
of
more
it.
like
Dave.
No.
I'm gonna stick to the sport for a while until I can find something else.
Yeah.
Atta girl.
That has the level of where you're
A
at.
fun factor.
Yeah.
Well, the fun factor, you can have fun at K1 speed, as far as that goes, but that's not like racing competitively on a track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you have more races coming up?
I do. There's one in Idaho, but we're
Whoa.
not gonna go there.
Okay.
And then there is the one in Long Beach, and then it's Ming, and then La Paz again, and then I'm done with this season.
Oh, you guys don't come to San Diego, to Mission Bay?
No.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Have you ever been at Mission Bay?
I've been there, but I haven't raced there.
Yeah. Just a little history. It looks like a bowling pin in the middle of the track.
Mm-hmm.
That was built by a gentleman by the name of Bill Muncie, who is world class hydro, the big boats.
Mm.
And you'll love this.
Yeah.
Every time he won, he would come like 3 feet off the beach
Oh.
and rooster tail all the fans that were on the beach, cheering him on.
Wow.
Can you imagine what the officials would do today if somebody was to do that?
Probably not a good idea.
Probably DQ you.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
But Bill was an amazing, and he was so, if you've seen him in town, he was just so approachable, and that boy could drive. Holy, if you get a chance, Google Bill Muncie or ask your dad or your uncle. They'll both know who he is for sure.
If you ever come down to San Diego, you've got to let us know,
Yeah.
especially if you're racing. I'll get
Oh,
a
yeah.
huge cheering. We'll do the wave for you.
I'll even get you, if you come down, because you guys always have to come early, I'll get your boat on TV. Your sponsors will love it. And we'll get you in here on radio. It'll be a hoot.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, this has been fun chatting with you. How do people follow you around?
There is a Facebook account, and it's Kassidy J22. I think it's boat racer as well.
Okay.
and that's
you can
Cassidy with
follow
a
me.
K.
Oh, Cassidy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, just got to be different.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
All right. Well, hey, stay in touch with us. Don't be a stranger. And by the way, before I let you go, who are some of your big sponsors?
My dad, basically. So the Amsoil twins.
Oh, yeah, I know the
Oh,
Amsoil
yeah,
twins real
that's
well.
good stuff, though.
Yep.
And they're great guys, too. They are really very supportive. All right.
Yep.
Well, stay in touch, kid. We'd love to see you down in San Diego sometime.
Follow
I
her.
will.
Listeners,
Thank you.
follow her.
All right. All right, we're going to have to take a quick break. You're listening to Racer Radio, FM 96.1, AM 1170.
The answer.